There we go, Mark. Got you now.
There
we go.
We all knew that they were going to try and use that debate to say that she won. And that's, of course, what they're using. The problem is they're only talking to Democrats now. And Kamala Harris is losing independents by 12 points as of our last poll. She needed to win independents over. And you cannot win independents with the content of what she put out in the debate. We're the only people putting out daily data. And there were, of course, some snap polls. But we all know the game has changed. We all know it comes down to viral stuff on TikTok or whatever. And now we have 4 nightly data points out. And the answer is, like, I don't know. It kind of looks the same. I will say the data has been a little bit more volatile over the last couple of days, but everybody looking at these daily data points knows that there's a plus or minus 5% margin of error on the individual ones. Now, the dotted line here is the 5-period moving average. That's much more like a real poll with a 2-point margin of error. And, you know, we had Trump tied, Trump +6, Trump -6, Trump +6. But you know what? The average still looks like a Trump +2 race. With maybe that one outlier in there. And that's exactly where we thought it was going to be and where it's stabilized at. 2 weeks ago, we had Trump +1. The New York Times agreed with us. Doesn't look like anything's really moving the race. Not a Taylor Swift tweet, not Trump getting shot at. I think it's all baked in. And so, again, you could say, oh, we want to see a bigger lead for Trump. Trump +2 is bigger than he's ever done ever in all of our polling at this point in the election cycle. And it's like literally 2 assassination attempts, your best debate, and the DNC can't get you above Trump. The Kamala Harris campaign must be sweating and acting like begging for an act of God right now, because in my opinion, that's all that's going to move these numbers. And so, like, maybe the next couple nights is more positive for Harris. Who knows? Because maybe there's a delayed reaction for the debate. I don't know. But Trump's going to keep doing Trump campaigning, which we've all seen. She's going to keep doing inauthentic stuff that's not primed towards addressing independence. And there you have it. That's the race, unless something else happens.
Mark!
That's the race. And I want to show you guys this clip from Jesse Waters, okay? And yet this is another one of those videos that I think kind of proves that nobody likes Kamala. I'm just saying.
Kamala held another Zoom call last week. You remember White Dudes for Kamala? Well, there's Paisans for Kamala, for the Italians. I sent Johnny to New York San Gennaro Festival to see how real Italians feel about Ms. Harris.
Are you a Paisan for Kamala?
Oh, absolutely not. Hell no.
I would die before I was a Paisan for Kamala.
Listen, she's a stunad.
Kamala's name ends in a vowel, Kamala. She's got to be a little Italian.
She's a flip-flopper. Maybe tomorrow she will be. Who knows?
Her laugh is out of this world.
I have no idea what she is. Kamala Babaya.
Is Donald Trump a Paisan?
I'm a Paisan for Trump.
He is hilarious.
Donald Trump says he's not taxing overtime anymore.
He's the best. We need him back.
Gas was better. Everything was better. Taxes were better. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm poor.
You want some money?
I would love some money.
I respect that.
What do you think? You just fell out of a coconut tree?
What are you talking about?
Hot or sweet? Hot or sweet?
Hot right there. Hot
We got
right,
a hot
hot right
one?
there. Hot right there.
We're putting the sausage in. What do I got to do
Get
next?
some peppers and onions.
Get some peppers and onions. What's next?
Serve the customer.
All
Walk over
right,
and serve
here
the
you go.
customer.
What happens if somebody like me wants to take a bite out of the burger before I bring it to the room? Is that acceptable?
Nancy Pelosi says she's everybody's Italian grandmother.
Yeah, my grandmother.
You guys should meet my grandma, because she's nothing like that.
My Nona's meatballs are better than Nancy Pelosi's.
Pelosi.
Pelosi.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What is this? What is this?
What in the world happened to Robert De Niro?
It all went bad when he started doing that father movies.
He wants to be a tough guy in the movies, but over here he wants to be a little sissy.
Bill de Blasio's putting coconut on his pizza. When are we kicking him out of the Italian community?
That's disgusting. That's so disgusting. That's worse than pineapple.
Are you kidding me? Coconut on pizza is sacrilegious, you ass.
Just get the hell out of the way.
All right. Whoa! price of mozzarella?
Oh my God, my mother won't even shut up about it. It's insane.
Everything went up. Everything but my salary.
Eggs, milk.
Calamari.
Calamari, mozzarella.
Is it mozzarella or mozzarella?
If anybody calls it mozzarella, get the out of here.
Get the out of here.
We got calamari over here, or is it calamari?
Calamari.
Oh my God.
I told you couldn't handle my hot sauce.
I need water. Help me. I need water. Help.
Are these meatballs cheaper now or 4 years ago?
4 years ago.
Are they more delicious now or 4 years ago?
They've always been delicious.
Italians love talking with their hands, so you must love the guy Kamala chose as her VP.
He's just a doofus.
What's it all about? I don't understand that myself. I look at him, I say to myself, was he dancing?
Well, I was born in a small town.
How do Italians fight crime?
Oof.
Just like that. All right. And lately, you guide you through it. It's okay. There you go. Beautiful. You did it.
How do we get it out? Do I grab it?
No.
Oh!
Yes.
All right. How was that?
Great.
Now should I try it?
You want a job? Quit this Jesse Waters. Come work for Danny on the corner.
About Danny on the corner?
That's it.
All right, we're working
Bye,
for
Jesse.
Sorry, Jesse.
Sorry.
Danny on the corner.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry now. I need to go get me something to eat. I'm starving. A little bit of pizza sounds good right about now. But as you saw there, like if you walk around in the streets and you talk to people, you don't find many Kamala supporters. Of course, you'll run into them from time to time. But even CBS, I believe it was CBS. I think it's CBS. I showed you guys yesterday when they went to several restaurants. The lady reported on it like, hey, we could only find one Kamala supporter in each restaurant. And I think her exact words was, we left no stone left unturned. We tried to talk to everybody. So, yeah. When they say that Kamala's got this big lead, like, I'm not buying it. I'm just not. Now, listen, once again, we still have to do our part, right? Get in contact with somebody like Scott Pressler, TPUSA. Register some people, make phone calls, right? You can do that from home, go door to door, okay? But like when you hit the streets, there's a lot of Trump supporters. And even if you want to look back at that video of the black chick in Michigan who was going door to door and started crying in the car, not literally crying, but looked like she wanted to, about how many Trump supporters she was running into in Michigan. I showed you guys that video clip. I mean, there's so many Trump supporters out there, man. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged by everything that is happening in the media in terms of them trying to tell us, oh, no, Kamala's winning. She's got a lead. All of the positive coverage of Kamala, right? That should tell you. And also, another thing is all of the interviews she's trying to do now. Right? She just talked to the National Association of Black Journalists. Now she's talking to another association as well. I think today that I saw, she did that random interview. Like now she's trying to get out there and really do some interviews, which I think says a lot because before the debate, she wasn't doing that. She was hiding. She was on the campaign trail and doing her same canned speech that she does at her, at her campaign rallies, but she wasn't doing any interviews. But now they see that debate didn't move the needle at all. And if anything, it moved the needle in favor of Trump. So now she has to get out in front of people even more. So I think that says a lot as well. If she went back and hid, you might have a little bit of a different story, but she's not. She's trying to do interviews, and I say trying because we all know how well that's going. But also that says a lot, and if you look at everything in its totality, I just don't see Trump losing unless we get arrogant, unless we don't show up the way that we're supposed to show up in the numbers that we're supposed to show up in. I don't see how Trump loses. And I know some people are going to say, "Oh, the shenanigans, they're gonna fix it." Trump has the saying, and I said it before he said it. too big to rig. I think we have that gap as long as we show up. But we have to show up. If we don't, yeah. That's just the fact. We'll lose. I'm just gonna put it to you bluntly. I will be back here right after the election saying I told you. You know, right? But as long as we show up in the numbers that we're supposed to show up, we should have this in the bag. But I'm not gonna sit back on my hands. I'm gonna continue to do my part. You all continue to do yours. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.